Hey, wait. Okay. Before you click off this video, okay, please, it's like, give me just 6 minutes of it. Just 6 minutes. Oh no, wait. I mean, okay, give me 6 minutes of it now. Okay, trust me. Okay, these things are really are important. Okay? These things are one of the best ways to terminate, like, the new year, to terminate 2027. Okay, these are literally one of those important skills you can learn into someone. Trust me. Just pay with me at least for the first two. At least for the 11 year. Okay, but at least bear with me, okay? Please, okay? So, without further ado of this intro, let's just get into it. The first thing we have to do is learn fast. Because it's one of the most important skills that that you can have as a person, as a human being. Because no matter how you see it, you will never be fully prepared. You will never be fully prepared. And so you need to have this constant sense of adaptability. That's to adapt to your situation. That's why it's important. That's why it's important for you to know how to learn fast, because the thing that makes learning fast isn't actually just intaking information like okay, like your book or stuff like this. No, it's not. It is actually applying that said information. For example, you learn how to do like a pull up and like same. Okay, so my head. Okay. For example, you learn how to do a pull up and same. Okay, you need to go implement it right away. If you learn how to do something, for example, if you learn how to breathe clearly, for example, you have been breathing from your chest, and the right way to breathe from your stomach is you should do that right away. It's like, don't waste any time in applying that said knowledge. Of course, yeah, can it be lazy? And of course, yeah, it's like it's someone, and so you'll be lazy. I am lazy, but you still have to apply, even by a little bit. Second of all, it is communication. Communication is the key, because you could be the smartest person in the room. You could be one of the smartest people in the world. Okay, we're not talking about in the room. We're talking about the entire globe. Okay, in the entire globe. But if you don't know how to transmit it, if you don't know how to communicate, if you don't know how to basically say your ideas, put them in a good way, put them on, a good plate, you will not go far. Trust me. You will not be able to go far. If you're not able to communicate, if you're not able to say what you have. Because the people who succeed the most are not the people who are the smartest, they are the people who know how to work, they know how to communicate. You should know how to communicate, you should know how to talk confidently. And one of the best things I could advise is try to learn public speaking. And one of the best ways I could advise you to learn public speaking is doing a YouTube channel. That's the best way I could like advise you, because when the YouTube channel, it's like you have to talk, you have to keep on lumping, you have to keep on, waffling, and that's why it's very important for you to. That's why it's very important for you to learn how to speak and to learn how to, use your tongue clearly. The third thing is focus. Attention is becoming one of the rarest resources in the world. Okay, very rare. It's very rare for you to see somebody who's totally locked in, totally is like, okay, I have this goal, I have this goal. It's like I want to, for example, like get like a good physique, and it's like very, very, very rare for you to actually see him actually do that goal, actually stay to that goal, for example, for more than a week, because it's a board that we are trained on how to always seek fast immediate rewards. Like for example, scrolling, eating junk food. It's the stuff that we train about. And for you to go high, what you need to do is you need to focus. And when I say focus, the most important part is not staying focused on like the long term. No, I mean like not staying focused for like 12 hours straight. No, it's for example, you set aside 1 hour. It's just like it's like you light up the schedule from like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I'm going to do that thing and I will not leave. For example, right now, I have planned to do this video. I'm not going to stop this video in the middle of it and just like go do whatever. No, I'm going to continue this video. I'm going to do this video. and that's it. Fourth is you need to be fit, because many people might think that fitness has no correlation with mental stability or being, mentally or being smart. But the truth is that physical fitness is really important for you. Not just in a way, not just in like, being, oh, I'm fit or something like this, but it's like, it makes you more confident, it makes you more, it positively affects your productivity, your confidence, your assertiveness, because it's gonna be much easier for you to be confident, to speak confidently, to communicate confidently when you have like physique, when you have good physique, when you are proud of how you look. And that's why it's very important for you. And yes, you don't need to be Mr. Olympiad, my guy. You don't need to be lifting weights 24/7, be a meathead. No, it's like what you need to do is you need to just build physique that you're proud of, that you're happy with. It doesn't need to be like an absolute like, it doesn't need to be like an anime character physique. No, it's like the better physique. Like not even that. Like take a walk. So, like do be this good. Do home workouts. Go for a walk. Exercise. It really helps you because studies have shown that like exercise releases good hormones like serotonin, and it's basically like the happiness molecule. It's basically like it's a molecule in your head that makes you happy. And the people who need to exercise more are more happier than people that don't, you know. And the fifth one is you need to know how to solve problems. And when I say solve problems, I'm not saying like in like math questions or something like this. I'm talking about like problems and you know how to solve them. For example, if you have a problem in your business, if you have a problem with somebody, if you have a problem with, let's say, yourself, you should know how to solve that problem. Because life rewards problem solvers. Self asking, who can solve this for me? Say, how can I solve this myself? Develop curiosity. Break the problem, break the problems into smaller parts. Think critically. The bigger the problems you can solve, the more valuable you become. And for you to do that, and for you to do all the things we have on the list, on that list, so far is you need to be disciplined. Because this is the most important skill ever. Okay, like if there is one thing I want you to take from this list is this one. Okay, it is discipline. Discipline is the ability to do something you don't want to do in the present moment, but you know it will benefit you later. Basically, it's basically doing the hard work when you don't feel like it. Basically, studying for that exam when you don't want to, or when you like want to scroll on social media. It's basically doing that thing that you need to do at the times that you may not want to do it. It's one of the most important tasks, and the best way to build it is start small. Say I'm going to clean my room. Say I'm going to cover a walk. Say I'm going to do even one push up. Say I'm going to open the tab. It's basically baby steps. No, not even this like baby steps. But okay, like it was like four hands. No, four fingers was like baby claws. But baby. Babe. Okay. Okay. It, the eighth, the seventh skills, or it's the seventh skills, yeah. I messed up, sorry. Because you need to be successful, you need to have financial knowledge. And when I say financial knowledge, I'm not saying like investing in stocks or like doing this. I'm saying you need to be aware of financial stuff. You need to be aware of your money. You need to say a deposit. You need to have financial intelligence. Because you could be smart, but you may not be lit. Because there's studies that people say that like many intelligent people, like many people who are intelligent in the head, are not lit. And so you should know how to do financial intelligence. You should know how to be aware of your finances. That's what's important for you. Because many people spend years earning money without knowing how it works. You should know what is money, and one of the best advice I can give to you is think of money like a tool. It's not something that it's not, it's a tool. It's basically something you want to do for something else. It's not the end goal. It's a tool that you use to do something else. Whether it could be buy more time, whether it could be helping people, whether it could be buying your freedom, buying others' freedom. That's what's important. And eight, yeah, eight is you need to have technical skills. Skills like, let's say, coding, engineering, and I mean it's gotta be good in your specific field. You need to know, you need to have skills that are important. It doesn't have to be technical skills, it could be any skills. Skills that are valuable. For example, if you know how to deal with people, if you know how to, if you're sociable, if you're agreeable person, if you're a person that know how to say speak clearly or communicate better, or communicate in a good way, if you're a person who knows coding, if you're a person who have any type of knowledge that could be useful in today, this is very important for you. Okay. And math what I would give you is like the previous one in like the second one. Yes, the second one, communication, is to open a YouTube channel or try to teach that knowledge for money, or at least try to use your knowledge in a way that helps you. Choose a field, go deep in it. Specialized knowledge makes opportunities. And ninth, it is no. I'm sorry. Okay, ninth. Okay, is resilience. You will fail. You will make mistakes. You will face setbacks. Everybody does. Everybody does. You will fail. You will not be good. You will feel that I'm not good enough. You'll feel that I am a failure. You'll feel these things. The most important skill for you to do it is to go forward. Resilience is the will to go. Resilience is the ability to go even if things don't go your way. Discipline is the ability to go when you don't want to do something. You know, when it's basically intended that I don't want to do it. You know, when it's like a free thing. When it's it whims your whims when I don't want to do it. But resilience, and when it's when like the world is chaotic, is when the external environment is not good, where like I am feeling I'm not good, I'm doing this, I feel I won't go enough, something like this. That's what makes you resilient, because the difference is how you respond. Resilient people learn, adjust, improve. Because what's the point of all of these things that what's the point of all of these skills if you quit after the first setback? What's the point? And so you have to be resilient, you have to be armored, you have to be strong. Because the people who dominate the future are not necessarily the smartest people, or the people who have the most money, or the people that have the most connections. It's the people who improve, who continuously improve, learn faster, communicate better, focus better, stay healthier, solve problems, stay disciplined, and keep going when it's hard. If you develop these skills, you will be someone who can create opportunities for yourself. You'll be able to create instead of wait. And that's a position very few people can reach. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you for giving me this. I'm thankful for giving me your time. And oh my god, like 14 minutes. Yikes. I should really make this faster, huh? Okay, then, thank you, and assalamu alaikum.